Today, students from all over eastern North Carolina were treated to a performance of Oz Over the Rainbow, a play in celebration of the 100th anniversary of the book, which is a little bit different than the movie, such as the ruby slippers in the movie are silver slippers in the book. Another difference of this play is it is being performed in total communication.
Total communication is a combination of sign language, gestures, body language, facial expressions, anything we can use to get the point across to help hearing impaired and deaf adults and children to understand the story.
And when a play is done in total communication, it creates a tougher job for everyone all around. Everyone involved needs to keep in mind some things that you don't keep in mind when you do a normal performance.
Everyone has to be facing forward all the time. We have to be worried about seeing their faces and seeing their hands. Even in the costumes, we have to keep the costumes dark in the front. You can't put white out at all, or you want to see their hands. So that's some of the things that are a lot different in this play than what a normal play would be. Personally, I would have had more choreography, more dancing, but when we started doing the play, we realized we didn't need that because we have all the sign language going on at the time. And the cast had enough to think about also, that they have to worry about, rather than just the words they have to say, they have to do another language. They have to learn the sign language and do that at the same time.
And as a preschool teacher for the hearing impaired, Gena Andrews has been faced with some of the same problems of doing the play in her own classroom.
I teach preschool children, and I was having a very hard time trying to read stories to my children. Holding the book and trying to sign at the same time was just not possible. And plus the children's language was so low that they didn't have the vocabulary to understand the story if I were to get it out. So the idea was to bring it to the stage and to act it out, to bring their language to life. So we added the sign language to the actors acting, and it's done in total communication. And so that means they sign with their hands, they say, "I am going to Oz," and they also say it with their voice. That's different from interpreting. Interpreting is when people sit on the side of a stage and they interpret what the people on stage are saying. So this is something really unique.
The public performances of Oz will be held this weekend on Friday and Saturday night, and next weekend, Friday and Saturday night as well, at 8 o'clock at the Sachs Bradbury Playhouse, and tickets are only $5.